Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today's video is going to be a challenge video between me and the Our3B's channel. Now, we have taken up the challenge of taking a regular gingerbread house from a kit that you can get from any store and turning it into something that looks like the other person's channel. So here is mine. You'll have to wait to see what it looks like. And watch this video, tell me if I did a good job, and also go watch Our3B's video and see how they did, because they made a gingerbread house that looks like my channel. So we'll see who wins at the end.
James, you're going down. The beehive is strong. There's no explaining, let me just show you. He's just a one-man show. We're the 3B's.
So I'm starting with a regular gingerbread house, this little kit you can buy at any like grocery store, Target, Walmart, whatever. We're gonna start from there and we're gonna make it a lot better. So I do have this large piece of cardboard that I'm gonna use because I wanna really decorate this nicely. Now this gingerbread house comes with everything you need packed up, ready to go. I am gonna add some stuff to it, but let's open this up. Now this gingerbread house does come with a package of this royal icing. I have made my own because this is going to be a bee gingerbread house. So I have to make it yellow or black. So you'll see what happens. So here is my yellow icing I made, and you could actually dump that out and just make it yellow if you'd like. What we're going to do is we're going to put some royal icing along the sides here. Now I'm going to start near the back. I'm going to put a bead along the bottom just so it'll hold it up with this royal icing. And we're going to put it somewhere near the back here. And at the same time we're going to take one of our side panels and also let's put a bead along the bottom of that. I almost forgot. Now we're going to let this harden up and dry before we put on our roof panels, which will go like so. Now we're going to go ahead and put the roof panels on. I put some of the yellow into another piping bag, and this one has a very small hole cut out of it. And the reason why is we're going to decorate right on these lines here, and I'm only going to do every other one, and I'll show you why in just a few moments. So this is what the front of the house looks like. This is going to be one of the side panels. We're going to work on that right now. And we're going to just do the outline. The outline's already in there for the windows, so we're just going to draw it a little better. Now we're going to go back to our large one, and we're going to get these like beads of snow like dropping down. Now this is the only time that it's acceptable to eat yellow snow. Turn it and work our way up the front. Now we're going to put a nice healthy amount of yellow snow on the top here. I'm using some Hershey Kisses. We're going to use that to decorate the top. Now for the front of the house, I want it to look like a beehive and entranceway. So to do that, I'm going to bring back my piping bag, but I'm going to cut a large hole right about here, I would say. And we're just going to pipe a really large opening now, just around it front. There. Now let's see if it's firm enough to put on top another layer. May have to let that firm up before we move on to the next layer, I think. So our icing didn't work out too good, so what I've done was rolled out some yellow fondant. This is marshmallow fondant, and I want it to be nice and thick. We are going to put that on there. Put a line of our frosting, and we'll just put this on here just like so. Measure it up and cut it off. And as we work up, we'll make it smaller and smaller. Now that is our beehive entranceway. So I've decided to use some marshmallow fondant, yellow marshmallow fondant, as my beehive entrance. And I'm also going to use that fondant to make our little bees. So I have some royal icing that I dyed black. Black is a hard color to achieve when you're dyeing it, but we did the best we can. And we're just going to go, when we did our roof, we did every other line yellow. We're going to do every other line now black. To make our little bees, what I've done was taken this yellow fondant and I'm just ripped off a part of it, like so. Take it, ball it up. And when it's in a nice ball, then we can shape it into the shape of the bee that we want. This one might be a bit too large. If so, you can just pull off some, start over, roll it up. And we really want that nice big oval body. And that's what we're going for. Alright, so we have that. Now what we're going to do is draw the eyes of our bee. And I just have some white chocolate melted and put it in a piping bag. Now I'm going to draw some nice big eyes here, just a couple little dots, big dots I should say. I'm going to draw them next to each other like this. There we go. Now that we have that, these are some black candy melts. At this point we are going to draw the back side of our bees with the black. Color it in. And I'm also going to give it a stinger. And the stinger is going to be black. Now for the wings, I just took one of these chips. These are white candy melts. And we're going to cut them in half. Just like so. Now these are going to be the wings, like that. Just put little white candy melts there. And put my wing in right there. We do need antennas. Take two of these yellow balls that came with our gingerbread house kit and put on there. And I think we're ready to put the black part on the eyes. Squirt out a little bit, put it on the end of a toothpick, and just dab it right on the corner there. Now, just so that everyone knows that Mama Bee is the queen bee, I made a little crown. It's a blue crown, and we're gonna put it right here. Try not to touch it long with your fingers. Now we also want to carefully remove this bee from the wax paper. We don't want to mess up the stinger or the antennas. So what I've done was just taken a offset spatula, try to get under it, especially the antennas and the stinger. I have this little stick right here that I'm going to stick into our 3B's, our Mama Bee. And just to show you some of our bees, we have Mama Bee, which has a crown. Daddy Bee right here, he isn't done. And this is Brooke, because she has the metal mouth with the braces. I know her braces are off right now, but then we have Blake and Ben. So they are our bees. Now we're going to put them on our house. All right, so now what we gotta do is put our bees on their house. Now we're gonna start with Mama Bee, of course. And I'm gonna put a bunch of our yellow royal icing on top here. Squeeze out a good amount. And I have a stick through here just to help support her. We're gonna go through the beehive itself and press down until we get into the frosting, just for extra support. There we go. Hopefully she will stay put. Pull off Daddy Bee. Daddy Bee will set up right here. And Brace's girl Brooke. And for Blake and Ben, we're gonna see if we can stick them on here. All I've done was taking some coconut flakes here and use that as snow. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Our3B's gingerbread house. It was a lot of fun. I think I did a good job, so I hope that you liked it as well. If you're new here, please hit that big red subscribe button. You get new videos all the time. And also check out some of the videos I have off to the side as well. And I hope you go over to Our3B's channel, check out the gingerbread house they made that was themed FunFoods, and let us know who did the better job. I know I did, right? As always, you'll get new videos all the time, so check back frequently, and until then, I'll see you next time.